About a year ago, I decided to make a change in my business, and it resulted in one of the biggest dilemmas and issues and overcomings that I've had in business to date. And it was really unexpected to me. I didn't expect that this decision would unfold in a way that followed with a little bit of drama and misunderstanding and having to navigate things that aren't so fun about business. But the reason I share this with you is because being about a year out from that, in hindsight, I look at things that I could have potentially done differently or the learnings that have come from it. And while in, paperwork, there's nothing I really could have done differently. But I understand why it was so hard for me emotionally because of where I was at going into it. And let me explain a little bit. So, sometimes we have something that happens in life that we couldn't do anything different about. This could be how we navigate parenting. This could be how we navigate a business situation, a job. It could be a friendship, a family dynamic, our household, any of the above. The fact of how we navigated it, there might have not been another solution. There might have not been another way to navigate it. You can't always just do better next time. But what I realized in this situation specifically was that I could have set myself up emotionally and mentally a little bit better so that when this situation did hit me, it didn't take me out as long, if you will, because I was so blindsided by the way that the people that were involved in this situation handled the situation on their end. I couldn't believe that that was happening. And it really took me out. Now, being a year out, I have different boundaries. I have different ways that I can hold myself in business situations, personally, professionally, and expectations that I set for myself in these environments, and how I come at it as a more matured and resilient and organized and advocating for myself, if you will, person. And I want you to take this and apply it into your life and anywhere that you can, because we have to create this kind of soft shell, if you will. We can't live in fear and have this hard shell for just the world and not expect anyone to be kind. We have to be loving. We have to be trusting. We have to allow opportunity to seep into us. But we're allowed to have kind of this shell that we choose when it opens and when it doesn't. And what I learned from this situation is it's up to us to be able to work on ourselves enough that we know when to lower the gates, if you will, and when to open them up. That we know how to set ourselves up to be strong, confident women, whether it's in business, again, in motherhood, in our relationships, that when we can have this self confidence, when we can have this self understanding and strength, then we know that we're doing the right thing. And being a year out from this situation, it reminds me of just really cleaning up your side of the street and doing your possible best. So, in this situation, I do feel like I did my possible best in what was navigated, but I again could have prepared myself better. I could have cleaned up my side of the street, maybe just a little bit better. Now, I know that on a personality level, on a delivery level, I'm proud of how I handled the situation. I'm proud of how everything went down, but I'm not proud of how I took care of me. I'm not proud of how I took care of myself in the situation. I questioned things. I lacked confidence. I could have been stronger. And now looking back, I am. And so sometimes we just have to go through those situations to build that muscle, to be able to create that resilience and perseverance that we need in who we are. But I don't want you to have to go through those situations to create that. So the message is, how can you clean up your side of the street? How can you build the muscle of resilience and strength and confidence so that when life does happen, when situations do happen to you, you're strong, you're together, you're confident in who you are, you're confident in your delivery, you know you can step up to the plate and handle it. Now, we've definitely had these moments in motherhood, right? If you have had your child for more than 1 week, you have had situations where you have had to step up to the plate and build the confidence in the moment and rely on that you know how to handle it. No one taught you exactly how to be a mom. No one taught you exactly every step to take. And you built that confidence, you built that resilience, you overcome the challenges by doing. And you trust. You trust that you're going to be able to handle it. And when you don't, you go back to the drawing board and you evaluate. But you're always cleaning up your side of the street. You're thinking, okay, how could I handle this better next time? How can I build the confidence to know when I'm navigating this situation as a mom, this is what I do? It comes naturally for the most part in motherhood because we have to, right? We just have to keep going because there's little humans that are relying on us. And even as they get bigger, you still are navigating that. So, how can you apply this to the other areas of your life? Knowing that things might not work out the way you thought they were going to, but you're doing your best. You're setting yourself up for success in the best possible way. You're cleaning up your side of the street. So, at the end of the day, when your head hits the pillow, you know you tried your best. And your best for that moment and your best for that day because we're always growing, we're always evolving. We're always going to look back and know, here's how I would do it now. It may be a little different, but at that time, in that season, I did my best. And that knowing that you did your best comes from that personal confidence, that personal perseverance, that ability to believe in yourself as who you are now and who you're becoming. So, what does it mean to clean up your side of the street? Well, it means creating that confidence, always leading with the values that you stand behind. You have to know your values. Who do you want to be? What do you want to stand for? For me, that means always leading with kindness, always leading with my best intention, always leading with the goal of having a positive resolution. And I can lay my head down at night. I can go to sleep if I know, you know what? I tried to be kind. I tried to have everyone be happy with setting my boundaries still. I led with positive intention and I did my personal best for where I'm at right now. And if I can lay my head down at night, whether it's in business, motherhood, relationships, career, and I know that I tried my personal best, my intentions were in the right place, and my side of the street was clean, I can't control the other side of the street. I can't control the result and the outcome and what happens from there, but I can control my effort, my intention, and where I work on me. So, being a year out from a difficult business situation and just navigating life day to day in general, that's the biggest takeaway that I have. Keep your side of the street clean, build your confidence, build those muscles, and continually lead with good intention, resilience, and the goal of good outcomes. I'm sending you so much love, Mama. I want to know, what does it mean to you to be confident? So pop into our Mama Has Goals free phone app. You can download it clicking the link in the show notes or head to anywhere that you download apps and type in Mama Has Goals and go into the All the Mamas group and tell me, I was listening to the podcast today and this is what it means to be confident to me in this season of life. Is there a specific example of how you show up? Is it getting dressed with confidence? Is it feeling confident on a work call or in a meeting? Is it walking down the street feeling confident? Is it parenting in a confident way? Having conversations with friends that you're not second guessing if you said the right thing? What does confidence mean to you in this season of life? Talk to you soon, Mama.